Hello, lovely Aquarius, and welcome to November 2025, second to last month of the year. I hope you're doing really, really well. And if you haven't already, I do recommend going back to the intro. It's just a little nutshell of what could be happening astrologically. And I also pull one or two cards for the collective. All right. So I'm going to go on to the reading. I'm using the beautiful fairy tarot, beautiful pictures from Glastonbury. So they're very energetically compatible. And then I'm using the lovely Power of Love activation cards for your love reading. All right. So once again, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, sending lots of love. And if you like a personal reading, I work all through different time zones. My hours are quite flexible. So I would love to help you with that, or an energy healing. Okay, so here we go on to the reading. For my lovely Aquarius, what could be in store for you this month? Okay, I do get messages from my guides. I also do mediumship and the cards, so it's kind of like a medley of three things at once, okay? Ooh, this card's really pulling at me, so I'm going to stop there. Love to know what this card is. Okay, we'll find out. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Again, a very general reading, so it's not for everyone. Just take what resonates. And in a personal reading, of course, I go into a lot more detail. Okay, so we have the Star card, and this card was really pulling at me. This is my favorite card in the entire deck. 17, numerologically, that's a tough word to say, boils down to an 8. 8 is a balanced number. 4 is abundance. 4 is security, protection, and double that is 8. 8 is infinity if you turn it sideways. It's one of my favorite numbers. So the Star card is so important to keep the faith. If you haven't seen the check in the mail, if you haven't got that house that you wanted or that relationship you wanted, keep the faith. It's like, don't give up before the miracle happens. It's like there's probably a miracle coming in your life or something really, really good. And there's just so much and fairy energy around this. It's beautiful. It says, look to the future with hope and optimism. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times and the power of faith. So it's really, when I try and manifest something, I don't like the word try. When I project to manifest something, it usually works, but only if I'm 100% sure that it's going to work. There has to be no doubt in your mind. If there's doubts, that can be delay or not work out. So the Star is keep the faith. This is from the past. So I'm feeling like this has been a situation going on for a while, or you've had some challenging times, or you're waiting for something good to happen. It's coming. And then we have Prince of Spring. So this is a very passionate relationship or some really good news coming in. The only little tiny warning I would give here is this could be, if you're looking for romance and you're single, it could be the classic dance away lover comes in, he or she wines you and dines you and proclaims their love, and then once they have you, they take off or ghost you. Worst case scenario. And never blame yourself for this, because it's completely immaturity when someone ghosts you and doesn't tell you why. It's the coward's way out, right? But hopefully that isn't the case, because generally speaking, this is either something passionate happening or a good idea or a passionate relationship coming in for you. And then we have the Four of Autumn. So this is like talks about money. You may be seeing a financial advisor. You may be buying something. You may be putting money away for a rainy day, looking at investments. whatever it is, it's a good card because it's you're managing your money, you're managing your finances, and looking at ways to curve spending, which is a really, really good idea. Okay, so very good cards for your general. Let's look at your romance, and that already is possibly romance because it's coming in very quickly. If you don't know I mean, if you're single, this is a really good card for a passionate relationship. And if you are already in a relationship, then this could just be a little romantic getaway with your partner, right? Or a nice surprise gift from them or something, okay? Okay, so let's see what could be in store for you for your romance. And these are love cards, they're not just romance. So all your relationships, okay? What could be in store for you, my lovely lovely Aquarians. Okay. Wow. That is flying out. So let's pick two other cards here. Ooh, your love life looks good because these cards are literally flying out. You're watching them, right? They're flying out of the deck. Wow. So I feel that not to doubt. I'm getting, trust your partner unless there's obvious signs that not to. Use your intuition, but you have a strong connection. So to your faith, to your spirituality, to whatever it is, and trust that because your intuition is really sharp, especially this time, Aquarius, and trust that. Okay, so I'm feeling to trust. And then it says ownership, acknowledging what you do and what you don't do with any relationship. Like if you make a mistake in a relationship or say something to your partner that hurt your partner, own up to it. Don't be defensive, own up to it, apologize, say, I was having a bad day, or whatever you said, kind of push my buttons or whatever, but do own up to it because that's really important. Okay, that's called humbleness, right? And empathy. Oh, and here we go. Here's the empathy card. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So you do have a lot of empathy, Aquarius. So this is calling on you this month to use that compassion and empathy, and it's going to really, really help your relationships of all kinds. Even with friends, like if you have a friend that's really needy right now and you go, oh my God, I just don't have time for this, they're always needy, have some empathy because think of the times when you've been very needy, and maybe you might have to make some boundaries with, if you don't have the time or the energy for them, respect your boundaries, but do have empathy because when people trust you to ask you for advice, that is really good. They're trusted friends. So work on the empathy this month because it looks like that you are empathetic, but it's a reminder to be empathetic this month because there's a lot of energies out there, and some of them are very disturbing with the media and the world. It's people get stressed, right, from listening to all this, and people have their own issues. So but I do feel if you're in a solid relationship, it looks really solid. If you're single and looking, it looks also very good for you. Okay. I'm going to also choose a bonus card. Sorry, I put these back in their box. This is messages from the guides, and these are really spot on. They're scarily spot on, actually. Beautiful, beautiful cards. They're just a saying, but I really think they really are apropos with any situation. So what do my lovely Aquarians need to know for the month of November? Let's see. Inspire others. Isn't that beautiful? Inspire yourself and inspire others. And when you Inspire others. Guess what happens? It inspires you. Okay? It's like a magnetic frequency, right? It's when you know how you get up in the morning and you feel really good and you call your friends and your partner, give them a hug, and you're really excited. Guess what happens? Even if they're not feeling the same way, they will feel good because I forget the name, but I think it's called transference of energy. We transfer energy whether we like it or not. It's just a frequency. So if we feel good and we inspire others, they do too. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful card. All right. So have a wonderful month of November. Take care. Ciao.